Hey, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of a Lumens 4K screen paint using ambient light projection, technology gain times 4, 5, and 7. Today we're going to be talking about our luminous, sorry I keep starting off the Lumens, it's our Supreme 7 pre-coated ambient light projection blackout cloth. Now this blackout cloth is already coated, you don't have to paint it. And for those of you who've been asking us for a 150 inch, yes, we have one coming in. So the 150 inch is going to measure in the size of 7 feet high and about 10 feet wide. It's a pretty good size screen. It's going to be a pre-coated surface, which means you don't have to paint it. All you have to do is build your frame, or you can just stretch it over a piece of wood, or basically just hang it up. It's up to you on however way you want to do it. So anyway, yes, that will be available. All the blackout cloth will be available on Friday, and like I said, it is coated with a Supreme 7. Now also too, that 4-day challenge will be ending at the end of 12 o'clock today. Keep in mind, I had somebody actually give me a challenge, and the challenge is actually quite fairly easy. It's not hard to basically do a demonstration with lights out. As I said before, anybody with a 4K projector and some bare silver screen could achieve the exact same thing. The hardest thing about doing a demonstration, especially if you're doing it, especially think about it, if you're inside the home, you have to deal with ambient light. So the more ambient light your projector takes on, the more lumens start to drop. You're not going to gain lumens in a well-lit environment, you will lose them. So that's what makes it harder. Now outside ambient light is even more powerful than inside ambient light, which means when that screen was sitting back 16 feet and we're able to pull up an image, also to take the camera and pull off angle gain, it's kind of a difficult demonstration, especially when you're doing black contrast. So with that being said, that challenge I feel was not met. So we're just going to move on from there, and it'll end by 12 o'clock tonight or 1 o'clock on the next day or whatever. Alright, so let's move on from there. So the containers, these little containers have been popping off. These are our 1-quart containers, and they've been selling like hotcakes. People like the containers also too. They like the fact that this is our Supreme 7 right here. These are all Supreme 7s going out. Want to put a little mental note in there. Only our 1-quart containers come with black tops. 2 quarts come with white tops. 1 gallons come with white tops. I'm going to put that out there as a mental note for a certain individual. But like I said, if you're going to show off our containers, get it right. Alright, so first things first, let's show off the screen's amazing white levels, and also too the wood and all that over there to the side. I will be building a frame. And when I built the frame, I'm going to be taking this screen right here, I'm going to be stretching over the frame. I'm going to make a nice tight surface just to show you it doesn't make a difference if we fold this up. These screens will come folded. It doesn't make a difference if it's folded. You'll be able to pull out any wrinkles or any imperfections in the surface. So I'm going to build me a frame out of the same material that was already pre-coated and displayed. So the biggest screen size we're going to produce is the 150 inch. It will be, like I said, 7 feet by 10 feet. This screen size right here is just the demonstration screen. It's actually 5 feet by 7 feet. We may sell these also. And also too, we have the 6 by 9 that does the 50 inch all the way up to 120 inch 16.9 to 16.10. Now that 150 inch, you can get 235.1 out of that. If you do 138, you can get about 138 and 235.1. You can get it out of that screen with no problem. I just want to show you how magnificent the white levels are. Now with the blackout cloth, we have to add a special mixture because, like I said, anything too heavy will cause the screen to become stiff and rigid, and that's something we don't want. We want it to be extremely flexible. And as you can see, look at all the ambient light. We do a lot of demonstrations with ambient light. Doing a demonstration with lights off is not that hard. It really isn't. I don't know why people are bent on thinking when you do a demonstration with the lights on, that it's lights off, that it's really that hard. It's not that hard. It's actually easy for the projector to perform in a dark environment than it is for a projector to perform with lights on. Screens don't get brighter with the lights on. They get dimmer. Now maybe later on in time we may start doing 180 inches or 200 inch or 300 inch pre-coated blackout cloths, but for right now it'll be, and we might start doing the 5x7 We might do the 5x7. This is a 5x7. 5x7, 6x9, and then we're going to do the 7x10. Now keep in mind, all my projectors and my demonstrations are 720p projectors, just showing you that you don't have to spend a lot of money when it comes to your projector. Now I'm really excited. We got some interesting projects and some contracts coming up for a company, and we're going to be doing some business offline. Well, we do business offline anyway, but we're going to be doing some major business offline. Some things I'm not going to mention. We can't mention certain things. And I'll step back and show you how far my projector is sitting from the screen. So we're about a good, maybe about, I say where that projector is sitting about maybe about 11 to 12 feet back. Just want to show you where we're getting at 11 to 12 feet back from the screen. Now I promised a few people that I'm going to actually build a frame, showing you how to build a frame, put it together. I'll be doing a smaller scale version of that, just to make it more easier for you to actually see. If I do it on a larger scale, it's going to be harder for you to actually make it out. So I'm going to do a smaller version just to show you exactly how you go about building that frame. I should have one already, or a video already done like that. I'm going to go check our archives and see. I think I have a video already done where I actually built the frame. I'm going to show you, when I stand in front of it, how much ambient light is in contact with the screen. So my projector has lens shift capability, so I can bring it down and bring it away from the light, but I choose to put it, so I'm just show you how much light is hitting right up in that area. As you see, the picture does not fade, it doesn't wash out. Now once I get this screen attached to a frame, I will be doing demonstrations outside on it. Something that a lot of screen paints cannot do. Let's go outside. Now prices for the blackout cloth will be available today. I'll be posting today as soon as I get done building the frame for this one right here. And see how much ambient light is in contact at all times. With the white levels. Show you the angle gain. 190 degree. Same demonstration I did outside. When I touched the camera, walked all the way around the screen. Straighten up the back of the projector, just showing you how far that projector sits back from the screen. Alright, just in case my time runs out here, I am Kenneth Bird from Lumens 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology gain times 4, 5, and 7. This right here is our new Supreme 7 pre-coated ambient light projection blackout bulb. We will have this in sizes of, I think we're going to bring out the 5x7s. 5x7s, I'm going to go with it. 5x7, 6x9, and 6 feet by 9 feet. And then we're going to bring out the 150 inch, which will be 7 feet by 10 feet. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time and God bless. Next demonstration, we will be attaching this to a frame. Now I'm looking into it to see if we can actually offer for these particular screens express shipping. So we're looking into it. If we can add express shipping, that's what we'll work on. With these particular screens only, we'll be adding in express shipping. So I got to do some research on it to see how much it's going to cost me, because all our shipping is free. It's very easy to do contrast on a black screen. That's why I'm doing all bright colors. I love doing the Dragon Ball Z because there's a lot of color in it, that's why.
Catch and shoot for Siakam. It keeps it alive for Lillard. The Raptors have a 6-point lead. Middleton now defending on Lillard. Picked up by Lopez. Here's Kawhi. And it gets the up or 2 or 3. Lots of uncontested shots again here for the Raptors. Bledsoe on the clock.
Right there. That's where he's effective.
Double with the steps. Siakam lost it. Bledsoe. 3 on 2 up. Puts him ahead of the field. Next to it.
I used to tell that one to my science students. I didn't laugh either.
And watch a movie with the lights on.
Well, Lewis, but
Lewis, huh? Well, say, Lewis, you haven't seen any teeth around here, have you? Yeah, my teeth. Been digging holes all day. Can't find them anywhere.
all right, look, old man, I need to get back to the garage. Open up.
Mind you, look at all the lighting I have in the environment.
Monsters. There's no monsters on the porch, you need.
Nice and bright in here as always.
There's a horse living on my arm. And, whoop, looky there. Hope you ain't got rabies.
Old man, I need to get to the garage.
Sure, I'll get you there in a jiffy. I know a shortcut. Welcome to the garage. Well, I'm completely lost.
Hey, you grandpa.
Hey, Aunt Billy, Lewis and me are looking for the garage.
We have a garage.
Apparently so.
Lewis, will you give me a hand and time my race?
Okay, Gaston, my toy trains are ready for you. That's a toy train? On your mark, get set, go. 3.7 seconds.
I win. Okay, Lewis, I got the blueprints. Lewis?
That's Uncle Joe. He works out.
This isn't the garage.
I know.
I don't think the garage is in here either.
Oh, very great metal indeed.
That's Uncle Art.
A real superhero?
Code 4 Alpha Omega Galaxy needs a large cheese and sausage thin crust. I'll be there in 30 minutes. Or it's free.
He's a
Pizza?
In every trip, there's room for more
TV.
than just the business you came for. Whether that's getting a taste of where you are, or bringing some of that flavor.
So a lot of people want to replace their TVs with projection screens, but like I said, when you watch a lot of these demonstrations out there, majority of these screens are sitting in the dark.
Growing up, there was nothing better than the magical last week of school. It all began
My favorite show, The Goldbergs.
yearbook message.
How long is this?
6 pages front and back. How long is yours?
One sentence.
You or my
And keep in mind, you're not going to have this much ambient light hitting the screen, but this is just to show you how much light these screens can take in, or how much the technology can take in. And consider the fact that you can trade in your TV for a projection screen. for a projector, the whole setup. Instead of just sitting in the dark all day, you know, worrying about if you turn the lights on, if it's going to wash or fade your screen out.
Who could forget the ring salesman who grossly overestimated teenage interest in bulky jewelry?
Justin, bro, is there any way you could take off the name of our school and replace it with JTP and Emeralds?
JTP and Emeralds? No, there's not.
You make me sad.
You're rich or dumb. Appreciate your time. And of course, our school's finest tradition, the senior prank.
Oh no. I'm going down!
Which mostly just pissed off our principal.
Sweet saran wrap! It gets worse every year! Amaro Jr., is this your handiwork? He somehow knows it was you. Run, Ruben! Run!
Nah, I walk out at leisurely pace.
Even better than the traditional senior prank was the tradition of planning the epic summer.
Come on, guys. Four friends in a band pulling the Grateful Dead all summer. It'll be super chill. I wish.
My favorite show.
Stay tuned. Your show will start right after this message. Presented by Milken.
At Chuck E. Cheese, kids really know how to birthday! And with all you can play birthdays, you can challenge your friends to see who can play the most games during your party. Plus, you go with the ticket blaster. Only at Chuck E. Cheese.
Just showing you a little bit of everything before I sign off. Now we can see cartoons, movies, sports, everything. You can play anything on these screens. Never have to worry about losing any color. You don't have to calibrate your projector. My projector, like I said, is 720p. That's it. It's no 4K, no 1080p. It's a 720p projector I'm using right here. Yesterday I was using the 2500 lumen laser projector. Next, I'm going to go over and use my 1100 lumen projector.
It has been 3 of the weeks since I have chosen the moving pictures, and my selection will truly bust the blocks. Tonight, we will be watching The Nightmare Circus 3, a hilarious tale of a hungry clown mutant who's having quite the hard
Now when they ship these screens to us, they ship them to us actually already folded up. Screens folded up nice. It's a nice fold to the screen. But just to show you, when we coat it, when we get done coating it, it looks absolutely fantastic. Trust me. It has a bit of a wrinkle-free resistance. Actually, I mean, when I show you, when I actually build this over the frame, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here real quick. I gotta get these orders out the door. I got more orders coming in. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. The blackout cloth, pre-coated blackout cloth, will be available on Friday with free worldwide shipping. If we can work express in there, we will. But I'll find that out today. Thank you all for your time. I gotta go, and God bless.